great. So namaskar, everyone, and a very, very warm welcome. We are back after a gap of 2 Saturdays where we celebrated the Independence Day and Ganesh Chaturthi. And I hope wherever you all are, you're taking good care of yourself, looking after yourself, and keeping healthy. Manish was saying, and I do feel privileged to be living in this beautiful city of Bangalore. After many days, it is a clear sky, clean air, sun is bright, shining very brightly, 26 degrees, and nature is looking at its best. And cricket is resumed back in our complex, and we're looking forward to playing a game tomorrow morning. And as I keep saying week after week, as we move to restart the economies, let's use this moment to think what we value the most, including reduction in pollution and emission. Sport is a complete phenomena, and it is a life philosophy that encompasses the healthy combination of body and mind, making its believer and practitioner a healthy, more positive person who believes in the value of the sport, such as equality, respect for other, patriotism, etc., etc., etc. And one of my biggest personal movement over the last 5 years is the upliftment of the women's sports and the association of marketeers for the women's sports and the women's sports person. And role of Duty Chand or Mary Com cannot be forgotten here. They are the sporting legends. They have broken every boundary, coming from a small village, limited infrastructure. Mary Com has been a mother of 3 children, picked up a sport which is not known for women, and won championships. And this is really stories to be really spoken about from India. In Chennai, Captain Dhoni is actually a Thala Dhoni and loved by everybody. And so come on, guys, whistle for everybody. So for Dhoni, so that's really wonderful. But today we are going to talk about sports marketing. It's a sector which has yet to be recognized as an economic sector. While the sports sector includes various disciplines such as sports tourism, sports law, sports finance, facilities, event management, sports medicine, sponsorship, and many more. And according to one of the studies which was done by KPMG, it is seen that the global sports industry contributes between 1 to 5% of the country's GDP. IPL itself, I believe, and you folks can correct me, contributes over $2 billion every year to the Indian economy. And undoubtedly, the pandemic has impacted the sports industry. The live sports have taken the largest hit, shutting down games and ending broadcasts from millions of fans, live game revenues, media, sponsorship, ticket sales, in-venue sales are all gone. And even the merchandising sales have also got impacted. And it is actually unclear when and how most of the live sports will return. But IPL is seen as one of the biggest positive sentiment that we are seeing in the last 6 months. I remember my conversation with Vineet where I was arguing with him that the government of India must come into the picture and take all those necessary initiatives to make sure that the IPL stays in the country, and how important it is for the revival of several industries, and also making a statement that the new normal is now the way of life. And well, Vineet was kind enough to explain that every effort was made towards it, and Dubai was certainly the last option of the tournament has to happen in 2020. And although in the past, sports entertainment were very casual and relaxed, but today's sport is often very well organized. They're well marketed, they're well administered, and it's a complete business, as said. And commercial interest influence virtually every decision in sports. Events are rated by television audience, share, ticket sales, website hits, concession sales, sponsor revenue, media coverages. They're all practically controlling the game today. In the recent year, India has also transformed from the crazy nation to a multi-sport country. And after the establishment of the IPL in 2008, various sports have followed the suit. Sporting leagues like Hockey Premier League, Pro Kabaddi League, Indian Super League, they have all changed the face of the Indian sports. And I do remember years back when someone had to play games, the option was to either play in the local grounds or the bylanes of the houses. And now modernization has opened new gateways for the sports enthusiast, and new mediums have been added, and love for the game has only grown over the years. The advent of gaming apps, sports app have found a place in every smartphone, and now it's the era of fantasy games. And so, folks, today we have an outstanding panel of leaders, and these are the guys who direct on how we consume the sports. And I have actually taken the best seat to hear them out and how they are looking at this entire unprecedented situation as an opportunity and to reevaluate the way things have been done and to build a new infrastructure in which they can grow and thrive. How are they experimenting with the new ideas previously considered maybe too difficult? None of them are privy to any formal introductions, but very, very briefly, we have Gautam Thakur, CEO for Star Sports, Manish Agarwal, CEO Nazara Technologies, Mustafa Gause, CEO JSW Sports, Vineet Karnik, Business Head, Entertainment, Sports and Live Event Group M. And the conversation is moderated by Rinmoy Mukherjee, Director and CEO for SRT Sports Management. So friends, let's tighten our seat for a very, very insightful conversation. Rinmoy, welcome again. And the screen is